Hello and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen where there's a whole lot of bacon going on. Yes, this is my whole lot of bacon potato salad. And there's a lot of bacon in there. But boy, that's what we want. That's a lot of flavor. Look at that. Every bite you're going to get some pieces of bacon in there. Oh yeah. Very good. Very delicious. Have a little bit more of that. Now, it's the kind of salad you can eat hot or cold. It's good both ways. Because when you make it, well, you first put it together, you're going to put it together hot. There is also a little cheese in here, so we got that cheese to just melt a little bit in there. And then you're going to chill it down. In summer, you want to chill it down for dinner. Here's a cool thing. Yes, there's some cooking involved here, but potato salad, we're going to have potato salad in summer. And what you do is cook this in the morning. You know, cook the bacon and the potato in the morning before you go to work or something like that. Then you're out of the house. The house can cool down while you're gone. And by the time you get back, it's chilled, it's ready. You got a great potato salad for dinner with bacon. Oh, man, that bacon flavor is really going through there. That's good. And, yeah, that's it. So let's go to the kitchen and make some right now. So while we're waiting for the water is about to come to a boil over there, let's quickly go over the ingredients. First of all, across the front here in these two rows, I got the ingredients for, well, the dressing. And that is a half a teaspoon of pepper, a quarter teaspoon of salt. We only need a quarter teaspoon because we're going to be using salt in the cooking, plus we got bacon. We have over here 1 teaspoon of olive oil and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Let's give it a little zap. 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And then, remember in the 2 weeks ago, in the sandwiches, in the stuffed sandwiches, the pocket sandwiches, I used a mixture of mayonnaise and sour cream, and that came out so good. I decided that it's going to happen here too, because it's just going to be the right amount of little bit of bite in there from the sour cream. So I've got a third of a cup of sour cream and a third of a cup of mayonnaise. Then across here, I've got 1 good-sized red bell pepper, which I've chopped up. I've got 4 ounces or 110 grams. No, sorry, 3 ounces, 85 grams of cheddar cheese grated. You could go with 4 ounces, but even I probably would think that's a bit much cheese in the potato salad. But hey, who knows? Then I've got this is just 2 teaspoons of salt. That's just to go in that water for the potatoes. And that in here is anywhere between 1.5 and 1 3/4 pounds, or 680 to 790 grams. And I'm basically pushing the 790 grams of this one here. Over here, I've got 14 ounces or 400 grams of bacon. Yeah, a whole lot of bacon. And basically what I've done is just cut it across and about 3/8 inch pieces all the way across. So 3/8, about 8 millimeters, 9 millimeters, around there. Yeah, perfect. All right. Well, that water's coming to a boil over here. Ooh, that's hot. That isn't, it's just a steam coming out of there. That off to one side. Gonna throw that salt in there. Oh, we got a little bit left here. Oops. All right, the salt. In go the potatoes. Alright, okay, those potatoes, I'm going to cook them for about 10 to 15 minutes until they're, well, fork tender or skewer tender, I would call it. You know, I've got a skewer for checking to make sure. Alright, in the meantime, we've got here the frying pan for cooking the bacon. You remember the last time I first got this frying pan, it was a little unbalanced? Well, I did cut off part of the handle, and now it sits perfect. So, hey, sometimes you just got to make some adjustments. I don't know what the designer was thinking on that one. It holds well when there's food in there, but you're not always going to have food in there. All right, so let's bring that up on medium heat. Check that. Looking good. Put the bacon in there. And now, you're going to stir that bacon around, breaking it up a bit there because it's still stuck together from coming out of the packaging. It's really nice bacon I get from a store in Osaka called Sage Oishi import store. I went to get some bacon from the supermarket and it didn't quite pass muster. So this is really nice bacon. Alright, so that bacon's probably going to cook, I would say 8 to 10 minutes. There's a lot of bacon. I would say we're going to at least be at the 10-minute mark. What we're going to do is slightly brown that bacon, and then we're going to toss them to paper towel. So, that's going to come back up to a boil. So we're going to cook the potatoes, we're going to cook the bacon. Be back in a minute. We're going to put together the dressing. Alright, let's get that dressing going too. So, first of all, we got a salad bowl here that everything's going to be mixed up in. I hope it's big enough. I really need a bigger salad bowl, don't I? I mean, this is the one, it fits to carry home. I've got a little carrier I use. So it fits in there. But boy, we've pushed it to the limit a couple times. Alright, so that is the mayonnaise. Let's get the, I love the way the sour cream comes there, that's good. Alright, sour cream. Add in the mustard. Put these guys off to one side here. Let's add that mustard. Whew. Get a little hot in here. Definitely want to do this early in the morning and then just leave the house. You know, you go off to work, let everything cool down. Perfect. Unless you're doing this in winter. Alright, pepper, salt, oil, vinegar, and whisk that together. Alright, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, that's ready to go. So now, just gonna wait for everything to cook. And then we'll pop it together and now that's it. Our potato salad will be ready. We just have to let it chill down. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, so now all the hot work's done. Now we can do this, I say, do this early in the morning, get it over with. The bacon just came out, it's been put on some paper towels. There's a lot of bacon, so I'm just gonna take a piece of paper towel over top and just remove a little bit of that excess oil. A little bit, it's not gonna matter. Adds taste. Alright, so all I've got here is we made that dressing up. Let's get rid of that. The potatoes are over here. They've been drained, so they're going to go in there. And just toss that red bell pepper in with the potatoes right now. Do a little tossing. Get some of that dressing. I love adding a dressing when it's hot like this because it just, the flavor gets in a bit more. Also, there's another reason we're doing this hot, you're going to see in a minute. So, we've got that basically mixed up. Let's toss that bacon in there. Oh, we gotta try one, right? Oh yeah. I'm going to toss that through there. Let's get that bacon mixed in. And the last thing we want to do, once everything is mixed well, and we see that the dressing's gone throughout everywhere, we're going to throw in the cheese, because with the cheese, we're going to do a real quick mix. It's going to melt. And that's just right. We just want it kind of melting through there, and then we're just going to let it sit. By the time we go to eat it tonight, well, it won't be melted anymore, but it's going to be kind of mixed throughout. A little bit of cheese here, a little bit of cheese there. Look at that. Oh, that's going to be great. Oops. Okay, that's it. That's ready to go. Now, you could eat it like this too. I mean, I like it warm too. It's good both ways. But what you're going to do now, you're going to let this cool down and then chill it later on. Can't put it in the fridge like that. It's still really hot. Just let it cool down for a while. Then cover in the fridge. And tonight, well, that's dinner. And this, well, the chef gets to try some right now. Oh yeah. Yeah. Is that sour cream in there too? Fantastic. All right, so if you like this recipe, and who does not like a bacony potato salad? Well, stick around, check out some more of the original Kevin Riley recipes here on Kuma's Kitchen. You know, all the kind of weird fusions I like to do. And you never know what's coming up next, so do make sure that you subscribed and click that notification bell. Now go, make this, and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.